Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me again for another episode of Farming Simulator 2022. We are at Field 71. We're working on our hay baling or hay contract. The tedder last episode had a little mind of its own, so we're first going to just kind of do our best to clean up the edges. And then we're going to try to get the worker on the go. And we'll line up on the side here. So, yeah, I think we'll just continue right along the edge. You can see, it was going on a nice angle pattern. A little less in there. At least how I prefer to do is go straight up and down. So, probably should have started the tedder on this side of the field. Probably would have worked out. Well, probably a tad better. So... But neither here nor... Whoa. Ooh. Who put this creek here? And Elmcreek? Oh, lordy, lordy. Okay, we can make the turn. All right. Not concerned about the tedder, but I am concerned about my tractor. So we will get this set up on a worker for the here and now. And we're going to hop over to our farm and find our... mower, our tractor with the mowing equipment on here. And we're going to do this for two reasons. I want to come in, get things lowered. And you can see we're in a bit of a tight jam. Come on. There we go. Did you turn on? Yeah, the mowing equipment is on. Apparently our front is not, though. Okay. We good now? We're good now. So we're going to get... And we're not good now. Are we good now? Yes, except we were riding up along the fence line. So the reason why I wanted to take back control is obviously this part is not officially in the field, but it's grass. We can take it. We can make something of it. Just get a little more silage and be a tad more productive. Because why not? It's our grass. It's our field. Now, we're not going to go around and cut every possible piece. Now, we will come and do that part there that's been grass for the longest time, but first we'll come along here. And I really need to have a word with the helper who knocked over all our silage bales. Now, I'm pretty sure, though, the game doesn't take into account damage that would be, in theory, be caused by the helper on our equipment. At least I hope. Okay, probably shouldn't get too close to the walker. And that's not a zombie walker, otherwise, we'd use the mowing equipment for something different. But this is not The Walking Dead. This is Elmcreek. And not Nightmare on Elm Street. So, okay, a few puns there, but you know what? I've been a little lax on the puns of late, so, I feel like, I got a few freebies here. Okay, so let's get this raised up, get it going a little faster. There we go. Looking forward to seeing what we can produce here. Now, we're not going to do the little bit by the on the left-hand side of chicken coops, but we will come in and get this patch here. Might as well. This is good, healthy. This is actual planted grass. Well, and this is just the crap grass along the side, but this little bit has been waiting to be mowed forever. Still need to figure out what we're going to put here. It could be more chicken coops. Could be a greenhouse. I don't think I'm going to put a cow pasture here. Probably going to do that in the field just in front of us once we acquire it. I think that makes the most sense. Or it could be the one on the top left, but that, once again, still have to acquire, but thinking just from a practicality point of view, Now the one behind us makes the most sense. Because I really wouldn't want the cow pasture right next to, well, pretty much right next to my house. So with that, yeah, we could get that little bit, but not that picky. So we're going to come in. We will, whoa, apparently ram the house. Once again, no idea how my equipment gets damaged. None whatsoever. So what else are we getting up to this episode? Well, we do need to finish the contract off. We need to get all this taken care of. So let's take this tractor. But first, let's see if we can get this gassed up. We figured this out once before, and I'm sure we can do it again. There we go. Filling it up. And that should be good. So let's get ourselves to the store and let's look at buying a new baler. Now, if you look here at the balers that are available, this is the little one that we have for $22,000. There's some options here, but, when we really look, this is pretty nice. It does the wrapping up to 150 centimeters. Pretty good. That one doesn't do any wrapping. Then we move along and we get to these bales, the rectangular bales, which I really like. So this does 180 to 240 centimeters. So these are all in the base game, which are pretty good, but man, they're really expensive and are really going to eat into our budget. So if we come across, I did download some mods. So we have 2 John Deere. These are basically identical from what I can tell, with the exception of the color. Does pretty good. Does the nice wide bales. 17 kilometers per hour. This Massey Ferguson one, which does up to 240 as well, but a little faster, so I like it. And this is a modified version of the one in the game, but it's not too bad. The price is fairly good, but I think we are going to take advantage of this John Deere for $12,000. We'll come in. I'm not sure. I think the standard, I like the double yellow. I think that's fine. Those are fine tires. Don't really have any preference, so we will buy it. So we just need to get this guy, and as well as, man, look at that Windrower. So this is the one with the contract. So over to the field. So we'll just come in. Let's make sure we've got the right vehicle, this one. And we will send it over to the destination, get it on the go. And then we can come in right behind it and make the very quick trek. Whoa, sir. My brand new baler. How dare you not realize I was not looking? How rude. Very rude. But with that, we'll get our new John Deere on our slightly used John Deere tractor over to field 71. And then we'll come over and finish taking care of the getting the silage off of our field. We're going to get the windrowing started here. And in fact, what we'll do, once we get things lined up, we'll set it on a helper. We'll quickly hop into our tractor here that has their tedder on it. Go, go, go! There we go. Okay, so what we'll also do, that looks like a Klingon bird of prey to me. Okay, yeah, a little bit of a Star Trek geek. Okay, so we're going to leave this here. There we go. Finally let you go. So we'll get this tractor back to our farm, and we will get it started on windrowing our field. I really can't wait for the opportunity to reorganize this yard. Like I say, I've got some ideas. They'll likely change a bit over time until I actually get around to investing the money. But for now, we are going to focus on getting these jobs done. Now, we are going to have to come back and do some of this windrowing ourselves, just given that it's off the edge of the field. But hopefully, for the most part, we won't run into too much of a problem, like the words I'm trying to speak at the moment. There we go. And hopefully this worker does not, I say again, does not hit the silage bales. As you can see, we do need to get ourselves started here. And we should be good to start. I swear at times. Unfold Baler. Turn on Baler. Okay. I did nothing different, but it's working now. Now, what is nice about not having to wrap the bales, we should be able to just, whoops, as we get distracted a bit, drive right through without needing to stop for this bale to poop at the back. Let's see, as we just bomb along, so hopefully, whoa, and it's a good thing we actually kept, oh my goodness, the tedder here, because that is not tedded. Okay, that's fine. We can fix this. So in fact, okay, so what we'll do is we'll get to the end of this row here. Hopefully this does not come to bite us. In fact, we'll back it up now that I think about it. So maybe we can grab the windrower there. But let's get... No, sir. In fact, okay, we have a bit of a problem. You can tell by the different color. So this triangle has not been tedded. This has not been tedded. This has not been tedded. But you can see this bit's been tedded. Okay. Probably should have double checked the work of our worker. But I am really happy. Decided not to take this back to the shop. Of course, in the game, when you're done with the contract, when you collect upon it, the equipment just disappears, return to sender. It's got prepaid postage, basically. But let's come in here. We'll get things unloaded. Or unfolded, I should say. Like I said, I just love this. This particular animation is nice. Look at that. That is really nice. We should be able to lower it, turn this on. Yeah, and we can get both. Now, unfortunately, we're going to have to do a bit of rework. Whoa, rework. Not rework. Rework. Fixing these up, but that's fine. Rather fix this now than later. Which, you know, we've had some issues dealing with hay contracts. On occasion, may have forgotten to do a little bit of tedding. Maybe. Just maybe. but I don't think I've had the problem. Oops, and ooh. Well, that was a bit of a bummer. Did not realize I wasn't catching the full swath. You know, we'll get that bit, that's fine, but I thought I was being cheeky. You know, not always successful when being cheeky. So there we go. We got this bit. Pull a nice good Yui. And we can come in. Get this. Now, we mentioned last episode, would love this JCB. You know, can really power through. It's got some good speed. But much better than that, I have no idea what tractor brand that was with the hinge in the middle. Drove me crazy. Which some days, whoa, like my driving. I was going to say, some days it's a very short trip from that crazy fun. So let's get this. There we go. One little patch there. And now we get back to the windrowing. I did get things sorted out. I did also go back with the windrower over the swaths that I had to redo the tedding on. So we're fine. It's all fine. There's nothing wrong here. So this is going to take a hot minute to get done. So what we're going to do is we'll just jump into a short time lapse and we will see you on the other side. Okay, so we now have the Follow Me app activated. We were able to catch up with the Windrower. You know, just the advantage of how things work in terms of speed and how the Windrower will turn around the headland. But this will make it easier for us to go jump in and grab the trailer and start delivering the bales. So this is actually one of my favorite pieces of equipment. Now, I do have a modded autoloading trailer, which you've seen me use many times, but you know, this is an actual legit autoloading trailer, I should say. Exists in real life. And oh my, how nice is that? You know, that's also why I also, well, words again, this is why I also like these rectangular bales. Definitely makes things a lot neater, especially to stack them. Because you, whoa, dear, whoa, hey, whoa. I do not want to hurt you. I would like you to frolic freely on my neighbor's farm and eat his crops and not mine. Yeah, that works. So what we will do is we will quickly fill this up and get this over to the animal dealer. Well, this might explain why we have a few swaths that aren't being picked up. Yeah, somehow our windrower ditched, almost literally, but definitely figuratively, our baler here. So that is definitely something to try to remember, is dealing with the headlands, so that they have a little more room to do their thing. So we will get this going again, try to catch up with that Windrower, and then we'll have to come back and finish these swaths before we take that trailer load over to the animal dealer. Oop. Okay, get around, little doggy here. Come on. Now what we'll do, okay, we got a bit away. Try to reactivate the follow me mod from this distance, and it was not having it. Now the good news is you can see how close we are to being done. We're likely to run into some challenges over here anyways, but we will see if we can get the follow me app to work again. Just need to close the distance, which we are. There we go. So hopefully that will finish okay, but in the meantime, let's get this over to the animal dealer. Well, the Windrower did ditch us again. Oh, not totally surprised. Oh, forgot to turn back on this baler when I took it back over. But we're good now. There we go. But overall, no, things are almost done. There's some cleanup work we are definitely going to have to do. But, you know, this baler's doing a good job, and, you know, advantage of not having to do silage. We don't need to wrap any of these things up, which is nice. Definitely makes it pretty darn quick. Oop. And the Windrower. It's amazing as soon as I do a little side look that I yank the wheel. Yeah. Swearsies, I don't do that in real life while driving my car. I've never lost control of my car while checking out a Windrower. Never, says the city slicker. Yep. But this is good. We'll just wrap things up here, and we'll see you in a second. We're now just rolling up with what should be our last load. I did do a bunch of work off camera, including delivering a second full trailer load. Now, before we deliver this, we'll hop into the contracts. And there's been an update to the Better Contracts mod, which looks pretty good. Come in here, and now at the top, we have the ability to filter from baling to cultivating. You know, so makes it easier to find contracts if they exist. Now, the one thing, I'm clicking on baling, and it does show... Oh, wait a minute. I've now figured it out. It's a filter, so I could just turn them all off. Okay, I now understand what's going on. And it'll only show the one active contract that we have. So that's not too bad. It's interesting. Not sure if I just would prefer a filter, but, you know, we'll give this a whirl. Well, I've got no choice, but we'll see how it works out. But I do want to show this. We need 57,700 more liters to go. Now, it's kind of indicating 15 bales, but we are using the larger bale size. So I did have a look and do a calculation. So in theory, these 8 bales that are 7,250 liters each should, and I say with all the confidence in the world by putting no money down and no reputation on the line, should work out. And survey says, yes, I knew, 100% confident. I was willing to bet the farm, obviously. So that is good news. Contract is technically done. But we now need to bomb it back to the field and collect all the rest of our hay bales and get them back to our farm. This is our first load of our sweet, sweet hay. Gotta double check, but it is in either December or January, I think, that we will sell this for a great profit. And that's why we grabbed the Field 71 contract again. We did it last year at this time, and it allowed us to grab a number of fields. So, you know, it was just too hard to pass up. So I think we will look to put this at the same spot as our other spoils from that particular contract. And as you can see, we've got work to do here. We won't get to windrowing this up and getting it baled and all that stuff this episode. We'll start off next episode with this. Oh. Dang it. Okay, well that's pretty darn close. So I will take this drop. And we will try to avoid putting it on top of the roof. There we go. Much better. So yeah, you can see some nice, great silage bales. So we got one more trip to make. Now, before we finish this off, as you can see, we are having a few bales. Now, this is the nice thing. This is our baler. All this extra stuff is ours. I don't know whether we'll actually get a full bale out of this, but that's fine. I'm going to take it back to our farm. We're going to bale some silage. Oh my goodness. The words today. Yeah. But that's fine. I did go off screen with the Windrower to bring in all the extra bits that we can. So that's fine. We're not... oh, there is one in there. That looks like a completed bale. So what we will do is we'll come up in front of the trailer. We will poop it out if we can. No, okay, I guess that is not a officially complete bale in there. That's fine, but we do have one more. Oops, this was a bit of a mistake. Oh, we can get around this. That we did drop over here. So we will have a total of 19 hay bales left over from this contract, which is really nice, as we almost blow past it. Yeah, this JCB's got some power, let me tell you. Okay, so with that, let's get this back to our farm. We'll get it unloaded, and then we can collect on this beautiful contract. So this is the remaining 5 hay bales. Yeah, I really can't wait for us to redo the yard, but we're still a bit away from that. There is some fields to buy, like cow pasture, and maybe a new tractor, and definitely a bale wrapper. So there we go. We can now come in and collect on this contract. So the immediate benefit is 31,000 into our bank account. And speaking of bank account, silage, January, so a couple months away. Hay in January as well. Straw, which we've got a bunch around the farm. We can sell some of that. And then, of course, I don't know if we have any grass. I think we got a bit of grass, so that would be January. So doing good. And we lost our ride. But we will take this tractor back and see if we've got any wayward equipment left around. So what we'll be doing in the next episode, we will finish our field and we'll put that into some silage because it'll make us a bit more money. And the only thing we're really missing now is a bale wrapper. So that will be a good addition to the farm. So with that, I would like to thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed today's episode, I would really appreciate it if you hit the like button. And we will see you next time. Bye for now.